Oh boy, I was dreading this part of the game. You know, ever since I beat. Okay, well, let's get into the game before I absolutely go into just rant on why I despise this upcoming part of the game. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so for a refresher, last time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we went to Mechonis. Well, we went to the Mechonis core. Oh, hey, look.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Not much, man. Let me turn you up a
It's
bit.
me. It's me, the cheat freak.
Yeah. But yeah, to catch you up, last stream, we went to the Mechonis core, told Egil he's cringe, and a
Nice.
lot of shit went down.
Oh, cool. You've got the Monado replica, one of them.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
we are coming up
First
to my least favorite part of the game, for obvious reasons.
Mm.
But yeah,
I would like a detailed explanation of that as it occurs, just because I'm
okay.
curious.
Okay.
I've played this part of the game many times. It never bothered me at all, but you know, then again, I am also like JRPG like Giga Brain, so
Yeah.
like I just by the time I'm at this point, I'm already like, you know, yes, I need to collect multiple extra Monados. So I do all the post game Tephra Cave stuff usually.
Yeah. But I just don't like this part of the game. It's just like, oh my, I just don't like the Bionis interior at all.
I like the way it looks. I think that some of the bot. I think that the problem I have is that Lorithia is just kind of played out at this point
Yeah,
already.
let's not. We haven't reached her yet.
It looks quite different from when we
Okay,
entered
okay.
via the marsh.
The Bionis is
But like,
retaining
let's
its
be real here.
biological
Everybody
functions.
knows. So
Must be because Zanza
she's
wants
Well, I mean, by this point, we know
yeah.
she's evil.
Yeah,
Then
she
we find
bad.
Zanza and stop him.
But yeah, I just don't like this
You know,
part.
you know, she's not a very good character when the fandom doesn't draw like lewd images of her a lot.
That's
know?
because she's like, oh my god, she's a. Okay, well, I'm not gonna deny that. Okay, well,
That's
she's
true
a,
though. Think about it.
she's a
like
hateable-
nobody does.
she's a hateable villain. Nobody likes
It's like-
her.
she's like crappy in like a she's not even like crappy in like a like you love to hate her kind of way, you know what I mean?
She's just a shitty person.
Like at least with like I don't know if you've seen the Rising of the Shield Hero, but there's this character in it named Melty.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Or not Melty, Malty, the really evil person that accuses the main character of very bad things at the beginning of the show. she's horrible, but she's horrible in like a love to hate her kind of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the entire fandom is like rallies around hating this character so much. You know, like this Lorithia is not that.
She's just evil. Like
She's just evil and like a very generic like wow, you're bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, that's like it. And then you're like, all right, well now she's dead or whatever,
I think,
right?
but like, okay, so let me just say right now, I don't like the aesthetic of the Bionis interior. It's very gross and it creeps me out. But that's a me thing, I admit.
Does the interior of like other Titans bother you in Xenoblade 2 as well? Or?
No, those look beautiful.
Yeah, I generally agree. I think that there's certain areas in like Uriah, I think that are a little bit unsettling in terms of like visual design, but like mostly fine.
But I think okay, so I don't like the aesthetic here. The collectibles to get here are a pain in the ass, especially
I think this area is pretty.
Especially the
area,
gosh darn...
the area you're in right now. I think that the area that's coming up is definitely kind of gross. But I think this little area, I think these like lawn type areas or whatever are very pretty looking.
Yeah, they're
with all
fine.
of the foliage and the well, I call it foliage, but I guess I don't know what it's supposed to be. I'm not like a bio guy.
But like,
so.
Okay, so the collectibles here are a pain in the ass, especially those gosh darn black liver beans that I love to complain about.
Yeah, those are probably the most annoying one in the game to me. And you'd be surprised that it's not like rainbow slugs or something, right?
No, I got
like,
7 rainbow slugs on me right now, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you actually just spend a lot of time on the fallen armor, you're gonna get those if you spend a lot of time there. If you get unless you get really exceptionally unlucky or something.
Yeah, and ice cabbages surprisingly weren't that bad this run through.
Yeah, I think that the black liver beans. I mean, you don't need a ton of them at least, but like, geez, you know.
You need like 2, right?
Yeah, it's not that many. I mean, it's just like, well, does that include the? Is that's 2 for Colony 6, and I think you need 1 for the
Collective,
right?
yeah. And
So
it's
that's
like
3 total at least, I think.
And it's like, there's no reliable way to find like all 3 of them, you know.
I think that this is like pretty generic as far as final areas go, honestly.
And then, of course, the boss fight that's coming up. I hate it.
At least it is unique, at least in the context of the Xenoblade game. Like there's not really anything else similar to this in the rest of the game, at least. So.
Oh, jeez, I hate this area. I just want to get through it.
Yeah, I feel like the whole idea that this area is trying to pull off is similar to what they did in Xenoblade 2 with Leftheria, except that Leftheria did it like 1,000 times better because it's actually like pleasant.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have
But
to...
I guess if it's supposed to be like a final area, I guess it kind of makes sense that it's at least a little unpleasant. It looks a lot better in Xenoblade Definitive than it did in the original, that's for sure.
It's Lorithia.
For the record, I'm gonna be using Melia in the upcoming boss fight.
Look at that. The heart of the Bionis.
Since I feel like Melia is just designed to nuke this boss.
Quit your yapping and show yourself.
As she should.
I await your highness.
Ah, I hate this bitch.
There is something I wish to show you. Your friends are welcome to join.
Well, as I said, like she's not like a beloved character at all, which is kind of sad. Like she could have been like, you know, I think there's more people who like Tyrea than this character, and that's not even a small margin, I think.
Lorithia, what are you planning?
Forget her for now. We must push on to the heart.
Like you've got the trifecta, right?
All
You've
right.
got Lorithia, you've got Alvis, and you've got
Dixon.
is it Dixon, right?
Yeah.
Dixon is like widely regarded as like beloved, but like pretty obviously evil after a while. Because they just do too much foreshadowing.
I'd say the
Lorithia-
foreshadowing's a little too forced for Dixon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a little bit too obvious.
Like,
so they probably should have been a little bit more
there's
light-handed about it.
There's straight up a point where he says, I feel bad about saving these kids. You know, which of course makes you raise an eyebrow and be like, yeah, something's up with this dude.
It's not like Xenoblade Chronicles. It really has any qualms about spoiling its future plot, though. They do it all the time as like a literal like plot mechanic. So
I mean, hey, visions are a thing. So.
yeah, so it's like I guess it's fine because I feel like the story wasn't really written to be like yeah, there needs to be a sense of suspense and twists or whatever, right? Because there's not really much of a twist by the time it actually happens. I think these Salua enemies are pretty cool.
I think, yeah, they look cool, but
They're like way cooler looking in this version of the game than they were in the Wii version.
where they were just wireframes.
They were not. Yeah, they were not this cool at all. It was so obvious. Yeah, they were very polygonal. It was very obvious.
I mean, hey, it's impressive for the
way
Wii.
better. Yeah, these look way better. They've definitely like they gave this area a nice solid glow up. It definitely was the area that needed it the most.
I still hate it though. Yeah, this is actually where I got stuck for like a week on the original Wii version. Because I could just not beat the boss. Just could not beat Lorithia.
I don't know. I played it back on the Wii as well, and I don't remember it being particularly complicated. But then again, I also did a lot of the side stuff that you can do as soon as you get back to Colony 6.
I think I should be a good enough level for this.
Oh, you're more than fine. Realistically, you don't have to do any of that stuff. I usually would, like, as long as I'm above level 70, I would start this area.
Well, that enemy just went down.
Usually the way in my last few playthroughs, I booked it straight to,
Lorithia.
to the end of the area that's like the point of no return, and then I'm like, okay, now I'll go do the post-game stuff.
Yeah. Oh god. Put up Soul Reed. Let me just hit this. Oh god. This is another enemy I don't like fighting Telethia at all, because then they just bust out those Soul Reed, and it's just like, I gotta use Monado Purge now, or Melia's Burst End. Otherwise, my characters are just gonna miss.
Right.
Timing is everything.
By the way, very cool that Xenoblade 1 and 3's soundtrack are now on
Yeah.
now on
There's
iTunes.
There's also that like big massive collection thing that came out.
Oh my god, I missed
the Trinity soundtrack. I have a download link for it.
I missed the
totally legal download link. Wink, wink.
I missed
the
the
DMs if you want flak rips.
I missed the pre-order for like the physical versions of that, and I'm super mad about it now.
Just a warning, it's like 9.5 gigabytes for the entire thing.
9.5.
Because it's a flak rip of the entire soundtrack. Trinity.
Okay. But like,
And then I have Xenoblade 3s as well in flak, which is 10.52, the whole Xenoblade 3 one.
For Xenoblade 3 alone?
Yeah, that's actually a massive soundtrack.
I think that has like over 100 tracks on it.
Isn't it more like 200? I don't even know. I have to go double check, but
I can check on
lot.
iTunes right now.
But yeah, I have download links that I can hit you in the DMs with if you want them, because it's not like they really sell them in like FLAC or anywhere. I wish they would. They should sell music in FLAC formats more. That's like a good thing to do, because I like to save lossless copies of audio on my external drive.
Also, I've heard that a lot of people have been receiving their physical versions like dented and stuff, and I'm just like, ugh.
Ooh. Yeah, that sucks.
Like, you know Blunzy? You know Bluns?
I have heard the name, but I'm not familiar.
Ah, yeah. Well, he posted a picture of his, and like the corner was dented.
That's gotta hurt.
I know.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hit the.
Yeah, I know, because it's like
right in the.
hit you right in the kokoro.
Yeah. That's gotta hit you right in the knock-ons.
But like, oh my god, I managed to find the Pyron Mithra amiibos, so I mean, hey, I got something good.
I'm still looking for those. I'm just kind of like, I haven't been like super committed to getting them because I'm just like, if I see them at the store, I'll pick them up. But like, I'm not gonna pay $50 on eBay or whatever. It's not gonna happen. And the pre-orders were kind of too big of a mess. So
Yeah, the scalpers know how popular they are. No doubt the most popular. Oh hey.
Proto posted an update.
Yeah. I feel bad for him, man. Well, I'm not gonna go into detail right now because that's his own personal life, you know.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything from him about it until now, so I was like, oh, okay. I had no idea what was going on. I just know that he had some sort of job thing, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, it's a shame, but you know, life goes on. Like, oh my
You worked
god.
at like a micro center, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah, one of those PC places.
Okay.
And then, you know, speaking of, like, I actually I bought some tracks off iTunes for Xenoblade 3, and A Step Away came on in the car, and then I just started crying on the road.
Yeah, that's not a good. Probably not a good soundtrack to listen to on the road.
Yeah. It's just... If you've played, if you know, you know.
Xenoblade 3, man. No, yeah, the soundtrack is fantastic. I still haven't actually downloaded it because it's like so the FLAC grips are so large that it's like I need to like moderate my bandwidth a little. I've been downloading a lot this month. So,
Oh my god.
like,
I've been getting a lot of lucky saves when it comes to these fights. Like, I almost wiped on Yao Dabao, but thankfully I managed to make a comeback. Oh shit.
that seems like you're doing alright.
Fiora might not be able to take another hit. Oh no.
Already topple.
Oh no, Fiora is not. Ooh.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong image.
You're supposed to be looking at the screen share on Discord.
I have it open. I was just looking at the stream for some reason.
There's nobody in chat right now.
This is correct.
And now I just made myself sad because nobody's talking in chat.
Oh,
well.
I'm here.
Oh, hey. I mean, you're here to alleviate the pain, the absolute... Oh my god. The absolute just mauling I'm gonna go through on Lorthia.
For the record, usually when I get to the point of no return, I double back to go get the Monado Rudra.
How good is
and
that?
that's what it's like the best one for Shulk, I think.
What makes it
'Cause
good?
I just like, I think it's like, the root, let me double check, but I think Rudra is the one that's like just massive attack up or whatever.
Oh hey, Shulk's level 75, but I'm still gonna prioritize using Melia.
You guys look like a real family.
Well, you're basically like our baby brother.
What?
Baby brother!
Be careful.
Yeah, it has an extremely stable attack,
God, man.
basically, is what it is.
You know, I've talked about it before, but I just wish Xenoblade 3 had more post-battle party banter. I feel like that's the one thing that game needed. Well, aside from other things. And I feel like Xenoblade 3 spoiled me in a lot of other ways, because like now I'm just like, can I please switch my character in the middle of combat? No? Okay.
Yeah, if we ever get like a director's cut type release of these games at some point on like a future Nintendo console, it would be cool for them to go back and add extra features to these games, like stuff like that, you know?
Oh shit, spike damage! Oh shit, it has Daze Spike.
Battle commands.
Come to me! Okay, it has... Oh god, it has Topple Spike. Darn it.
Well, I mean that's why that's the clutch battle commands. That's what they're for, right? You're like, oh shit. Is that a tactic you've ever used before now?
No! Sometimes I just...
Well, there you go. I guess you learned something new just for me hanging out. That's like a great trick. It works.
It
Saves your butt.
It helped out. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh no.
That is effective. That is actually like the correct thing to do, right?
Okay.
You know.
I was freaking out because Fiora just toppled it using, what was it?
Yeah.
First Dent?
final cross.
Yeah. And I'm just like, no, Fiora, don't. What have you done?
Okay.
That's why I said that you gotta. That's why you gotta have your brain like ready to have those battle commands. You know. I underestimated. I think in my first playthrough of Xenoblade back on the Wii, I underestimated how useful battle commands are.
Yeah, me too.
And then I realized that pretty quickly in my second playthrough, which was like New Game Plus. I was like, oh wait, battle commands, like I should use them more. Come to me sounds useless when you use it the first time. You're like, oh, it doesn't do anything. Oh, your friends stop attacking. But then you're like, oh right, if you attack right now, you're gonna get hurt. So you're like, oh, this actually has a use. It's like, I don't know, it's just like one of those things. Actually, I think it's really cool. I think that it adds a little bit of extra
Can
depth.
oh god, can I get off Monato's shield before?
I mean, you could just chain attack.
Oh my god. What happened there? Big damage.
It just died. It just died. It was low on health. That's why I was like, you could just chain attack probably. You know, it would have broken it as well.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't handle you. Couldn't handle your raw power.
I'm going all in on offense right now, which is how I played most games, honestly. I just go all full in monkey brain unga bunga mode, be like big damage. Ooh, 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 ooh.
The Monado Rudra is the first Monado replica that you get from the replica Monado quests. It does require doing some basically post-game stuff, though. It's the best. It's arguably the best one, though, because it has the highest. It has the tightest range of attack damage, and the way that they tighten the range of attack damage is by increasing the minimum, not by decreasing the top end. So basically, it has. It just makes the Monado do more damage overall, which is good.
Yeah.
It's generally considered to be the best of the 5 possible replica Monados.
Man, I'm just looking
Well, I
at
guess,
this.
is it actually 6? It might actually be 6 replica Monados now that I think about it, because you got the base replica Monado as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Monado replica, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, that thing looks ugly.
Yeah, this one's ugly. I like the purple one. That's my
Wait,
favorite
give me
one,
the
that one visually.
Monado, give me the Monado replica EX. Oh, sorry, spoilers.
Are we doing the, I mean, technically, you can bring that over from the Future Connected to this if you finish Future Connected.
What were you gonna say?
I think that the purple one looks the coolest. Are you planning on doing all the post-game stuff, too?
No. Like I said, this is a casual playthrough, just doing the main story and Future Connected.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe
I don't blame you for not wanting to do the super bosses and stuff. That's like a lot.
that is way more preparation than I am like willing to commit to.
That's like, honestly, doing all the super bosses probably at the point you're at right now would be another 50 hours of just doing random stuff. It's just the super bosses in this game are way, way higher of an ask than all the other Xenoblades, honestly.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Xenoblade 3's top end of super bosses is probably similar, actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah,
they really
like-
do. They really do have to like grind out some of those level 10 gems.
Like I could,
Xenoblade 3.
like in Xenoblade 2, I could take on like most of the super bosses, no problem.
Oh yeah, Xenoblade 2s are pretty good. What's really weird is I think that the hardest enemy in the game is not actually one of the super bosses. It's a DLC. It's like one of those
Challenge quests?
Yeah, it's one of those challenge like It's the one with the artifice that you fight in place of you know that room with like the raising floor that normally brings up like one of those like mech robots that you fight.
Yeah.
Instead it brings up an artifice during a certain challenge quest.
Ooh.
That sucker has so much goddamn health. It's
But,
so
like-
hard to like kill it before it kills you.
But like, I
You
think
really
the-
need like a healing party to tank that thing.
Like I think my biggest problem with the super bosses in Xenoblade 2 was, I think the one I struggled with the most was the driver that just evaded everything.
Oh, Gladiator Orion. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like some specific tech you can use to make that fight really fun.
Yeah.
I ended up figuring out most of that tech, and then I was doing the thing where you fight it using Morag and Bridget only. And it's actually like a really badass. It's actually like a really fun fight when you fight it that way, because you don't have a lot of tactical options, but you do have benefits by having just Morag and Bridget together, and that's it.
I have never, I have never used Bridget in Xenoblade 2. I mean, not Morag.
Yeah, Morag is great.
I've never.
Morag
used
plus
her.
Bridget is a great combo. Obviously, they're partners, so of course.
Partners, you say?
Well, yeah, basically.
Anyways, like I was saying, I never play anyone in 2 aside from Rex and Zeke.
I played everyone in Xenoblade 2. I have like 600 hours on one save file in that game.
How many New Game
I
Plus playthroughs did you do?
Oh, just one.
Oh my
I just
God.
love that game, dude.
Yeah, I love it too, man. But like, oh my god, that's probably gonna.
I did lots of it took me a while to get Cosmos on that file. I had to fight well, not kill, but like fight with the Arden at what is it, Gorma, what is it, Pterodon?
The Arden?
But you know, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that you level up by feeding it stuff, and then you can fight it, and you can grind legendary core crystals off of it with gold chips, gold chip box. What is it? If you put gold chips on everybody's weapons, it's like really easy to get tons and tons of legendary core crystals from it. I know it's like completely irrelevant to what's going on, but you're right, honestly. What's going on isn't that interesting, unfortunately. Yeah, your affinity trees are like, just like completely underdeveloped everywhere. Kind of a shame.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I have specific party members I like to use. Okay, let me just, I think this should work
I need to...
out.
At some point, I should open up my save file of Xenoblade Definitive, and I should read to you my Speed Fiora build, so you can try it, because it is the funnest shit ever.
Oh god.
She is ridiculous.
All right.
Like,
how many
absolutely ridiculous.
How many times do you think I'm gonna wipe to this boss before I take it down, or just resign?
I mean, because you're playing as Melia, I don't know. Good question.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Oh god, I hate this.
Welcome to my world.
I forgot how disgusting
I
this
must
looks.
say, I am surprised. Zanza's vessel truly does have a will of its own.
At least they have the bravery in this game to make the villain a little sexy.
I'm still alive.
Even if she's
I
like
won't die.
Absolutely
just like a
evil.
nothing. There's like a nothing character. She's also like a nothing character.
Everyone
She's
who
like
lives in
evil
this
in like
world
the
has a
cartoon
life.
villain kind of way.
So,
Like,
it shouldn't be
oh, look at
threatened
me,
by
I'm not
anyone.
evil, I promise. And then
We'll
she's
never
like,
get into
haha, I'm
that
evil. Like, I couldn't fucking guess by how
So
she's
full
dressed.
of
She looks like a fucking
Well,
succubus.
if it's life
Like, give me
you're
a break.
looking for, I'll show you true
You know?
Oh god. Oh god, I forgot she does this.
Callion!
This is just ridiculous.
Oh my
There is
god.
no
Then watch
use
what she.
in calling. It worked before, but now his transformation.
She is just gross.
He is my adorable.
She's also, like, creepy.
Like, oh my
This
god.
is creeper behavior. This is like
Ugh.
creepy behavior, right?
Yeah. Like
Like
oh
she
my
just
God.
bridged the gap from absolutely evil to like actually like just a creepoid.
God. Like oh my.
Do you know the meaning of the word telephia? It means that which eliminates impure life. Impure life, just like you. That which Lord Zanza does not require.
She's
shall
like a
be
creepoid religious
extinguished from
zealot.
this
That's what
world.
she is.
I
That's
hate
what
her.
she becomes here.
I hate her.
She like I hate her in like a I hate her character kind of way.
Okay.
You know?
Then she calls on the wisps. So you know I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, I mean you can battle commands them if you want and just like get them out of the way, but doesn't she respawn them sometimes?
I think so. Yeah. Oh my god. Then they sometimes blow up.
Remember that if you're going to take fatal damage from a regular attack, and you get warned about it through a vision, you can use reflect to reflect that fatal attack, and that is sufficient.
You shall be extinguished from this world.
At least in this case, it's warning you about another party member. But if it warns you about yourself, that's something you can do.
You'll pay for your. Can I topple her?
I don't know. I don't think, does she have topple spikes? I have no idea.
Oh wait, no.
You guys have a did Ricky die?
I think Ricky just, or I think he's about to die again.
Pop a if he's alive, pop the chain attack. That'll build up.
Oh well,
dead.
he's down.
Not fast enough.
All right, I need to get rid of these
Oh,
Novas.
encourage. You gotta encourage him, or else he's not gonna. He's gonna miss.
Oh god. Oh, I already used reflect. Darn it.
Oh, it's not fatal. It's okay. Melia is a squishy one, but she's not squishy. Oh, maybe it will be fatal now. Oh, that sucks.
Okay, well I went down anyways.
Yeah, it wasn't fatal until you took another hit, like an auto attack hit, and then it was fatal.
Revive me.
Can you just like spear attack and then throw a kick to topple it?
Oh my god. I hate these things. Oh my god. I'm just absolutely getting shat on right now.
Wait until about like, oh, it broke on its own. Yeah, I always wait to pop the reflect until it's about to hit her. That's when you pop it. Because it'll reflect anything. You gotta be careful with that.
Oh
So
god.
I always wait until it's about to hit.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like your Melia build probably just isn't very good for this right now.
Ouch.
Not that you're bad at the game or anything. You probably just haven't invested a lot of time into gem crafting and theory crafting and build for. It takes a bit of effort with Melia. Melia is not a low effort character to play as by any stretch. You know.
Yeah, she requires a little bit of forward planning, if that makes sense.
A lot of forward planning. It's like pretty stupid, actually, how much you have to like really think about it. But...
Alright, you think I should go back to Shulk, Dunban, Fiora?
Up to you.
Because I feel like I'm going to be stuck here for quite a bit.
That's probably fine.
Ah.
I don't think your Melia is just... I just think that your Melia build just isn't good enough right now, and trying to theory craft a new Melia build right now on the spot probably isn't gonna be too efficient. Just because you haven't got a lot of like skill links that would really squeeze out some of the extra potential from Melia right now. And there's nothing you could do about that other than like affinity grinding or whatever. Or SP grinding. SP grinding is pretty easy to do though. You know that there's a whole bunch of like robots on or not robots, the birds, what are they called? Flammies? Flammies. The flammies on the beach of Fallen Arm. Yeah, those guys are great for grinding out SP, I believe.
Oh god.
Because you can do like you can just like equip Dunban with as many AoE attacks as possible, and just wipe like Flammy after Flammy after Flammy at once. And if you can get all of them dead, I believe in a single hit it actually gives you bonus SP or something like that. There's like something else you could do too, where that's like you like whittle them down until your party meter is full, and then during the chain attack you overkill them or whatever. And if you can overkill multiple at once, you get huge SP bonus. I think that's how it works. I did this for hours one day. I have a funny screenshot I should send you. Actually, let me find it. Let me get it for you. I'll send it. I don't know if you want to throw it up on the stream so people can see what I'm talking about. But...
This is not going well at all. I knew
you should
this...
go marginally better with Shulk. But if not, you could always just go do some like side stuff and get some levels or whatever. Wait, don't you have expert mode enabled? You could just like give yourself a few extra levels if you needed to.
I don't have expert mode enabled, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still using that. All right. Well,
enemies too strong. No, I'm not gonna go down to casual mode game. I have too much pride riding on the line here.
Not casual mode is too. That's baby stuff.
Yeah. Although for this fight, I don't blame anyone for using it.
I gotta get you the screenshot I'm talking about.
Like, I knew I was going to be stuck on this fight for a bit, but I did not expect this much of a struggle. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's... Well, if you haven't looked at the title of the stream already, you should already know how I feel about this, so... I'm not surprised that I'm here for a while. Let's see here.
There it is. This is the screenshot.
Alright, what is this?
I'm gonna send it to you in the DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, at some point it becomes completely worthless to actually open the treasure chests on the beach when killing all the flammies to get SP. So, this is what happens.
Oh my god! What have you done? You just massacred the entire population.
Yeah, and so what you do is you save the game and then reload the save file. And the thing is, the treasure chests actually save when you save the game. It remembers all of the treasure chests. So the enemies will respawn, but the treasure chests will also respawn. So you can keep killing them and making more drop. And eventually it hits the chest limit. There's like a 40 chest limit or something. Or I think it's like 20 actually. But then this happens, and I think it's just very funny. If stream wants to see it at some point, I don't know, probably not. There's nobody in chat, so it's very funny though. I just thought that was very good. As you can see, I have a party. I have a party right here that's basically just like designed to do as much damage and hit as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. The way that this works, by the way, is you want to actually lower your party's level with expert mode to a certain point as well, and that like boosts how much you gain out of it as well. It's like great for grinding through the affinity skill trees. The skill trees, I mean, in general. Affinity grinding is a different thing. That's like you find that one guy with sleep spikes in Aerith Sea. That's like a whole. Basically, what you do is you equip one character on your team with sleep immunity, and then the other two characters do not get sleep immunity, right?
Gotcha.
So and then you make them low enough level that the spikes will hit them. Right.
Yeah.
Enjoy this battle.
And then they repeatedly fall asleep, and then you as the one immune to sleep repeatedly wake them up, and that boosts affinity. It's a very fast way to get affinity up with between all party members. I'm trying to think of like other cool post game tips that speed things up. There's one thing that's not possible to speed up, and that is grinding those what is it? There's like a specific item that you get from a particular dinosaur, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's nothing that speeds that up. You just have to grind that one out.
Oh yeah. Ay ay ay. Everyone just keeps dying immediately. This is not. I am not having a fun time right now at all. Oh my god. This is absolute. I should have prepped more!
If you fail enough times, I'll try to help you theory craft a better party.
I'm having a fun time already. Mods, crush his skull in.
Whiskey hour.
Mods, crush his skull in.
Me too. I'm alright. I'm the mod. I'm not a mod, so if I were a mod, then if I were a mod, I would just say me too, but I'd have the mod symbol next to me.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought I was a mod, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm a mod on Proto stream.
Yeah, you're a mod on Proto stream, not mine.
Right.
I mean, we can fix that right now.
By all means. I mean, I do hang out in your streams a lot, so.
I mean, we could.
Vampire Survivors is coming to Switch this week.
Oh
it's
yeah,
1 week
that's
away.
right. Oh yeah, that's right.
I pre-ordered it. It's not expensive. It's like
Oh my god. Holy
$7.
Shit. Holy shit.
It's $7 including all DLC. It's like nothing.
Hold on.
It costs the same as on PC. Great game. Can't recommend it enough, seriously.
Hold on. Fiora did something cool.
You're doing alright. It's not that bad.
Let me just hit this.
I'm actually going to put Xenoblade Definitive in my Switch real quick because I have a physical copy. Xenoblade Definitive. I'm actually gonna put it in my Switch so that I can help you with Theorycraft. So look at my builds.
Oh wait, hold on. We got past the annoying ether. Okay, now we're hitting her. Now we're okay. We got this. We got this. We might have this in the bag. We might have this. Hold on. We might be cooking something here. Wait,
Come on, Blue Hunter. You should know better. You should know better than to cook. You should just microwave a hot pocket, right?
Oh, shut up. Wait. Yeah, she does put up.
I need to remind you of the Mario Party incident.
No, you don't need to remind me of the absolute fumble I had during Mario Party. Don't remind me.
For the record, I'm picking on you because I love you, not because I'm trying to make you feel bad. You're a good dude.
Yeah,
that was very funny.
Thank you. I mean, I just think it's funny how I absolutely fumbled that in the worst way possible.
It was so funny though. I was dying.
I'm glad.
You're over here like having a complete meltdown, and I'm over here like Princess Peach last place.
Let's go.
I ended up winning the whole thing because I tried deliberately to lose.
Damn it! Oh my god, dude, the turnaround on that one. Oh my god, the turnaround. Like, it looked like it was going back my way, and then it just went right back to Lorithia. Oh my god, I'm malding. I'm actually mad.
Alright, let me pull up my,
I'm not, okay, for the record, I'm not, like, actually mad, but, like, I'm getting annoyed right now. Because, like, this fight isn't hard once you get to Lorithia herself. Like, when it's just Lorithia herself, it's doable. It's just taking out those goddamn fucking elementals that make me want to take my Switch controller and just throw it across this. Okay, I'll hydrate.
Yeah, that'll make you feel better.
Have a bottle of lemonade right there, so you know we're having some fun here.
Yeah, let me load up my save file here, and I'll tell you. I'll try to give you some tips.
Ah, shit. Well, guess we're going in for another fumbled attempt. No turning back now. Alright, let's see. For the record, I have not done any, like, side questing.
I mean, yeah, Uncle Boomsaw says I was always pretty high level at this fight, so I never really had trouble. Yeah, a lot of people just, like, grind out a lot of the post-game stuff pretty quick.
Alright. Hopefully I can cook up something right here.
It'd be a second to remember the controls because, Blade, I haven't played it in a while.
Just came back from Vegas. How do you live in the heat? I don't. I don't live in the heat. I just die. Wait a second. Oh, fuck, I didn't need the Monado Purge. I meant the Monado Armor.
My ideal party, I don't remember what my ideal parties were, honestly. I had a lot of, honestly, I feel like the way I set everybody up, I could have, like, put together any party of characters. Except for, like, really explicitly bad ones, like Ricky, Charlotte, Melia, or something stupid like that. And it would, like, work, Skill links is what you probably need to look at, though. I feel like that's probably the most likely thing for you to have all messed up right now. But then again, there's only so much you can do, right?
Yeah, there's only so much I can do right now. Ah, damn it, Fiora got binded. Absolutely useless when you're using it, but when the boss uses it... Meltdown, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel right now.
Do you have Fiora's Speed 5 friend?
I don't think so.
That's the one that has a Haste 6 gem on it. Speed 5 comes from, the check and see.
Oh my god. I'm crying, dude. I'm crying. I'm crying, dude. Nothing's going as planned. The struggle.
Just a little longer. Barrier.
Oh no, yeah, you wouldn't have that. That's all Tetra Cave stuff. Jeez, that sucks. You could
Yeah.
you could equip similar but lower level stuff though, you know.
Oh man, it's just not
Yeah,
going well.
Let me go. I'll go through what my my post game party has real quick, just to tell you. Everybody in my entire party, everybody in my entire like list here has 100% debuff resist. First of all,
No, what the fuck? How?
yeah, debuff resist 6 gems, dude.
What the
Everybody's
fuck,
got at least
man?
one of those. Most of them have spike resist 6 as well, or spike defense 6. I mean.
Alright. Just build up the chain
So they're,
attack
you
and
know,
hopefully I can...
They're like 75% immune.
God damn it. Ah! I thought level 75 would have been a decent enough level. Ah! Enemy's too strong. Fuck you. Oof.
Man, my Melia has got... Okay, my Melia has on her main weapon back attack plus, poison plus, chill plus. She has a unique pair of glasses that gives her ether up 6. She has a top that gives her ether... She has what is it? I have to like look at her different stuff to figure out what exactly I equipped her with. She wears all light armor, mostly kind of balanced with physical and ether defense. You probably just need to like look at your gem setup, honestly. Boosting her ether by as much as possible is probably your best bet if you want to deal with these what are they called? Nebula.
Ether elemental. The nebulas, yeah.
Yeah.
I am... Like, I knew I'd be stuck here, but I didn't think I'd be struggling this much.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, realistically. There's definitely ways to go about it.
And now I'm kicking myself because I neglected all the skill trees shit.
Shulk Ryan, yeah, that's a good combo.
Alright, let's see how much we get out of this. Oh shit! Oh
I mean,
shit!
if you could get him, that'd be great, but...
200. Not bad.
At least you got the upgrade. That's ether up 5. That's
Yeah.
basically what you want for pre-post game content.
Yeah.
See, I have all the 6 gems because I've killed all the super bosses like multiple times on this file.
Because you're a freak.
It was fun.
Alright. If I had...
What's your best Fiora drone set?
I don't know. Oh my god, will I reach 300? Oh no.
This ain't bad at all.
Alright. You think I should get some ether defense up?
Did you do the... Let me see here.
Wait, hold on. No, go back.
Yeah, this is kind of technically a post-game quest, but man, does the Sedna drones make a huge difference on Fiora. Sedna drones are a really good set of drones for Fiora. They don't have a slot, but that's okay. They're that good.
They're that good?
Yeah. It gives you sword drones 10
Thanks a lot.
as your attack, your
Whoa.
talent art.
Oh my god.
Sword drones 10 is insane.
Wait, Isti, what were you doing in Vegas? Oh, right, Evo. You were doing Evo shit. Alright, let me just look at Melia's. What?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like your probably your best bet here is probably well, I don't know how do you have Rhine stacked right now? What's your Rhine stack like?
This?
You might actually be better off with Rhine than
Dunban.
Dunban if you stack Rhine correctly.
All right.
I don't know what your setup is like that with that.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
Here,
basically, you just
look at my.
want to hammer him with strength ups and agility ups. Ideally, you give him something with haste too, but
Hmm. What do you think I should do here? Actually, let's look at his equipment.
I guess what gems do you have? Do you have better than a strength up 2?
Hopefully, let's check.
I mean, if you have
Yes,
a
I
unique
do.
one
Yes,
that
I
comes
do.
with strength
Actually,
up. Wait, is that a strength up 6?
no, that's a strength up 4.
Wait, no, there was a unique. There was a unique in there. A unique like a gauntlet that you had that was a strength up
That
6,
was
I think.
No, did I? Yeah,
Um,
strength up. Holy shit!
Yeah, you just gotta equip this dude with like some strength up, man. Muscle up is actually not as good as it sounds. For the record, it's really strength up that you want to focus on, and then put attack up and then topple up on his. Well, I mean topple up if you can, but like whatever his best driver is, you just want to like equip this guy. He might actually be better for you right now.
Oh my
than
god!
Dunban.
Look at that! Look at that one.
Yeah.
You think that one might be good?
Probably. My Rhine is actually equipped with only 1 heavy armor. Believe it or not, I have him mostly with medium.
Hmm. Look at us being a bunch of nerds on stream right now.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's what you do.
Hold on.
Ideally you'd want like, oh yeah, that's not. I mean, double attack and topple plus is not bad. Attack pluses would be better. Do you have any? What are your best uniques like?
Let's see
Sort
here.
by. You can sort by things for the record.
Oh yeah. Slot count or
Well, in this case, you're looking at the boots, so it would just be whatever your best unique was. You're likely to have better unique armor at this point because you haven't grinded for gems at any point, as far as I know. So that's what I'm saying. Look at your unique stuff just to see what you got. Ryan's probably already at max HP or close to it.
yeah.
So, well, not like actually, but close.
I was hoping I could put some ether defense up gems on him.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you could always just you could go situational like that if you want. Stack him for this fight specifically, just to help him a little bit more than Dunban is clearly.
I thought, I'm a little sad because I was hoping that muscle up would be pretty decent.
It's not terrible. It's just not as good as strength up. Just raw strength up is. Do you have any? Do you have any like? What is it? Just to. Let me think here. What's your best debuff or resist?
Debuff resist. Let me check.
I don't know. I don't know if Lorithia does debuffs. Does she?
I don't think she does.
Got any more attack plus gems yet?
Actually, let me.
What's Shulk's loadout like?
Let me check.
Shulk should be doing better against this, I would think.
Actually, do I need? Yeah, I don't really need spike defense anymore.
Oh yeah, you're like hammered out on spike defense. It's not really doing much for you in this fight, I think.
Yeah, let's just do that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Those what you call it, have a lot of spike damage, but like you kill them and they're dead. So it's better to like just kill them, right?
Yeah, I think agility.
I don't know. My setup for what do you call it? For Shulk generally is like I give him attack plus, double attack, and topple plus, and then I just try to get him haste as well if I have it. I think haste is the most important thing to have in general on a lot of characters. Basically everybody in my entire thing except for
damn, I don't have any haste gems at all.
Yeah, it's tough to make them. Even the lower end ones are so good though. But everybody in my entire thing except for Ricky, Charla, and Melia have haste. So that means Fiora, Rhine, Shulk, and Dunban all have haste gems on them with the glory. I think it's glory gauntlets on everyone except for Fiora, who has the speed 5 frame, because obviously she can't use regular equipment.
And you know what? I'm gonna give this team a shot. See how well they fare.
Aggro down, I don't know how much that's going to be useful. Because I think that Lorithia, I mean, if you have Rhine in your party, he should be pulling aggro no matter what.
Mm-hmm. I think he has...
So maybe you could replace that with a better gem on Shulk.
Yeah. What's my strength up? Oh,
Interestingly, I actually have a bunch of strength up gems on Shulk as well, just to make him do even more damage, because Ryan does so much damage when I have him in the party that it's even with Shulk given strength up 6s, Ryan still pulls all of the aggro. So
all right. I think I'm gonna give this a try.
what's your the last character in this party right now is Fiora, right?
Yeah.
What's your Fiora look like?
Just all in on agility.
Not bad. What's your what are can you look at your speed frames and look at what are your best options for that? Oh, you don't have many Fiora stuff at all. You didn't do much side questing then, I guess.
Yeah. Z
That's fair
speed
enough.
frames.
Z speed boosters are probably
Probably the...
if you had, well, I would say they're better if you had gems to put in there, because it's better. It's just better in general if you look at the stats.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't know if you
probably
have a
just-
gem.
I could probably just
I don't
throw
know if you
in...
have a gem that can fit there. Good.
Yeah, I'll probably just throw in... let's throw in an ether defense up.
Yeah, just see, that's probably a good idea, actually. What about her? Is the Warblades the best weapon you have?
Yes, I believe so. Actually, no.
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah,
I got one.
Warblades.
I got one
You have a
with
3
slot.
slotter. Oh, sick.
Alright, let's throw that on. Wait,
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what did I have?
I equip her with double attack and attack stability. If you have either of those, attack stability is massive. Like, you understand. Attack stability on Fiora is like one of the most broken things in the game. If you have
Damn it! I don't have one.
you might be able to make one. Even like lower end attack stabilities are great. If you have the gems, like the crystals for it. Attack stability is broken on Fiora with her speed stuff because she auto attacks so fast. Like that raising her minimums like makes her like do so much more overall damage. Her DPS skyrockets. It would be orange, the color of the gem, not yellow. Attack stability, there's one.
Oh, there's one. Probably can't find another one.
You got any?
Let's check in the
Maybe,
level 3.
I would just keep looking through them.
Oh, attack
stability.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, hopefully you can get just like one really good attack stability. And then the third slot is like whatever you want. I go topple plus.
Oh
usually.
my god!
Good result.
Look at that attack
Yeah.
stability.
Yeah, that's a crack right there for 4. Not bad. That'll do it.
That'll do. Let me check if I have a level 4 one over here. Oh my
you
god.
do.
Oh, I do. All right,
Nice.
let's crack it up.
I'm all
Maybe
right on
maybe
that.
if you could get 300, that'd be amazing.
I'd actually cry if I get 300. I'll be lucky if I get
probably-
200.
Wow,
You
this is
probably won't,
thrilling.
but man, at least you got the 200. So that's like
Yeah.
what, a level 5?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a level 5. All right.
That's pretty sick. You probably have some crystals at level 5. Yeah, attack stability is massive for her.
What does that do? Like it doubles up.
It takes her auto attack minimum up. Is
Oh
what
my
it does.
god. All right then.
And because her auto attack minimum, and she auto attacks so fast with this build, especially with the double attacks, dude.
all right, then I'm just gonna throw on a agility up 4 on her.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, whatever. She's already at max agility, I think.
Oh my god. All right then. Let's hit it. All right, let's give this a shot.
See if this build works better. I hope that Ryan is able to do some good damage.
Enjoy this battle, for it will be your last.
Ryan's at max HP, like straight up. So obviously, honestly, I like to play as Fiora a lot. Fiora is so fun to play as when you have her loaded out like this. I forgot to ask you what drones you have.
Ah shit.
For the record, cannon drones are the best drones, I think, until you get sword drones X.
Oh my god, everyone's on low tension.
I just like encourage. Yeah, would be a big, probably. See how this works out.
Well, I mean, we're not dying immediately, so that's a good start.
Just kind of focus on trying to heal whenever you can with Shulk here, since he's the only healer in the party. I mean, you could always cop out and replace. You could always cop out and play as Fiora and replace like Shulk with
Charla.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, Charla. I'll take away. I think Shulk's probably the weakest link here between the three of them. It's a tough fight.
Yeah, it's I don't like this fight at all.
I like to play as Fiora a lot because of the strategic toppling with Final Cross.
Oh god.
This is for defying Lord Zanzibar.
I like the fight only because it's a little challenging for the part of the game. Even if you're over leveled a little bit, you can see he's fighting like mostly level 72 stuff. I think it's a good fight. I think that the character is terrible though.
I don't like this fight at all.
I don't know, man. I feel like Shulk probably does make up for his weaknesses more than... See, this is why I said Ryan is great. He hasn't died yet. Look at this. He's taken all this damage and he's still alive. You know, there's no way to shed aggro like dying. Just let him get killed and then revive him. I'm joking, but like not really. You know.
Oh my god, it just keeps happening.
Is he dead this time?
No.
Nope. This is why I was saying, you know, maybe Ryan would do better for you right now.
And I just keep healing him up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Fiora's over there doing some wicked damage to these things at least. It's better
Oh
than
god
nothing.
damn it, I didn't make the press Monado purge!
Oops.
I meant to-
Encourage Ryan.
Yeah, if I can get over there. And he just
you
keeps
pull
taking shot. Oh wait,
You
no, that's
pulled
me.
aggro. You pulled aggro, but don't worry. I think that Ryan will pull it back as soon as you encourage him.
Oh, damn it!
Sword drones 2 is fine. I don't know if that'll help, but heal yourself.
Oh my god, all the shattering glass sound effects just keep going.
I can't believe these little novas are giving you the most trouble.
I know, because once I get to Lorithia herself, she just absolutely shits the bed.
Oh, I think you got him. Yeah, look at that. Alright, now you're on Lorithia. I think that Ryan is going to die. Oh, no. No, he got fully healed in that. He got huge healing from that. Sick.
Come on, I just need a chain attack and I can probably make the dream. The dream is not dead! The dream will... Dream... Oh god damn it, no! She's recovering the shield!
You can chain attack, though.
Nah, but I'm not going to be doing as much damage as I want to be.
I mean, she's toppled now, and dazed. Nice. She does not have topple spikes.
Thank god.
If he comes around to Shulk again, Monado Buster. Yeah, just hit her with Buster. just hit the extra huge damage.
Oh my god!
Damn!
It's not ending! Alright, now it ended.
Carried away, Ryan.
You know, there's something really poetic about this being the party that takes this character down. It's
Why?
like, yeah, it's like, it's Shulk, Ryan, and Fiora, the original party. Before anything else, there is Shulk, Ryan, and Fiora.
Alright, hang on. Let me take out these Novas really quickly. Will I be able to take out these Novas?
I don't know.
No!
You might be able
Oh,
to.
no!
Ryan does have that spinning AoE attack that might help.
I don't
know if you
I
can get
didn't
him
pop
to
it
do it.
off. I didn't pop
Maybe you could just try ignoring them and fighting Lorithia instead at this point. If you can switch to Lorithia and then party focus the battle commands. You might be able to get away with just ignoring them. They don't do that much damage if you're not attacking them, I think.
Lord.
Can you battle commands everybody to focus their attacks on
Yeah,
Laura?
I just did. Well, Schult's dead. I think everyone else about to die.
That's a shame.
Oh my god.
Close though. Ryan is like able to like tank shit for a while. If he can stay alive here, he'd be in good shape. But I think he's so Oh, he got some tension.
Oh wait, no.
Ryan has to revive someone now. He's gonna come revive you. Oh, he can't. He's trying. He's taking so little damage. Okay, now you should probably hopefully encourage Ryan. Maybe turn off battle commands then, and just attack at will, I guess.
We almost had a run. We almost had a run.
I feel like this one could work if you were able to kill Lorithia faster.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is just not happening at all right now. And I can't use
This one was much closer than the last attempt, though.
I know. That's what makes me mad. And I can't use my arts. Oh god. Ryan's down.
Ryan died. Pick up Ryan. Can you Monado armor?
Yeah, I'm about to Monado armor. Let me see if I can get this aggro off me first.
You're not gonna take that much damage. Oh, I mean, it might kill you, but hopefully not. Shed aggro. You got to shed aggro. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a
you don't have a link.
Mm.
Okay, well, it was a solid attempt though.
Oh my god, dude! I feel like
that was much closer.
I feel like I fumbled that one chain attack, QTE, and it just fell apart.
That was some crazy luck you had on that chain attack, by the way.
I know. You know what?
I mean, everybody here does have love, like a max level affinity. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So, check Fiora's drones. Do you have something better than than sword drones too?
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just like look at what it says. Switch to stat details. With ZL. Oh, not stat. What is where it does it not show you? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. So wait, it says shows what drones it has.
Yeah,
sword drones 1, gun drones, cannon drones. You really don't have very. I think it's best to stick with segment then, just because of the physical defense.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame though.
Yeah. This is why doing quests is important, kids.
Well, you know.
Worst comes to worst, I can just go grind for a little bit.
Yeah, it would be cool if you could have Melia in the party here, but I just don't know how you can make her work right now with her lack of like
anything.
Yeah, she just doesn't. You don't have the things that make Melia work. You need to like really like prioritize heavily poison plus, chill plus. You need to have her. You need to be playing as Melia in order to make her work. You need to give her a lot of ether ups. Interestingly,
oh my god, I'm just getting bullied.
I think the most difficult thing to get Melia working, if I recall correctly, is just the number of specific skill links she needs. Then, she has a lot of ether ups she can get, and she gets like a few strength ups which aren't important, but it's better than nothing.
Oh my god, I can't shed this aggro off me. The struggle. Oh my god, my fucking arts are shackled. God, I feel like they designed this fight specifically to annoy you. A vision. Misty shot. I'm actually.
It's okay. It does like a no damage.
I am actually getting upset right now, dude. I am actually getting.
As long as you can, I mean, as long as you can keep Ryan with the aggro. Like, look how much HP he has. 200 health is nothing. That's like the thing you need to focus on. I think is mainly getting Ryan to keep aggro. If you played as Ryan, you might actually have a better chance of dealing with it. That's some bad damage, but you could just Monado Yeah.
Let me see
Break
if I
that
can.
one.
Let me see if I can encourage Ryan. Oh wait, no, no, not warn.
I mean,
Encourage.
sure. Do the AOE attack.
All right, there we go.
You're pulling aggro. Do you have Shadow Eye
Yes.
to drop aggro? You should use that more.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever you see the red ring around Shulk, you should be like, okay, Shadow Eye, step back, Shadow Eye. Anytime you see that, because if he's taking damage in this fight, he's screwed. But you need to wake him up.
Yeah, I'm getting him. Oh god.
Yeah, he's like, man, Ryan is such a tank, dude.
Let me just hit that.
Give him some heals.
And then, freaking Lorthia.
That was a little mean of her.
Oh my god, it just doesn't stop!
Jeez.
It just doesn't
Someone
stop.
revive me, please. Someone
rev
revive me.
Somebody
They're walking in
please.
circles. That's funny. Okay,
Okay.
now you're
I'm
gonna
going
need to
to
wake
die.
up. Wake up Ryan. Hurry.
Oh wait, no, I woke up Fiora by accident.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, that might just be like a fatal mistake.
Hold on, unless
If you
hold
can
on.
get, unless can you use arts to get the party gauge up?
Hold on. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Ryan, come back.
Yeah, please pull aggro, Ryan. See, when you revive him, look how much health he gets back.
I
It's
know.
crazy. That's why I'm saying like there's no way to let Ryan instead of focusing on chain attacks always. Sometimes it's best to just be like, okay, Ryan's close to dying. Let's just let him die and then revive him. You know. Because when you revive him, he gets all this health back, and then he's continuing to do his massive damage attacks, which pull aggro. So.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a long fight, ain't it?
I hate this fight.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, the problem is that, keep in mind that the biggest problem with this fight right now is that all of the attacks you're doing are mainly physical attacks. None of these characters really have good ether attacks. I think that you can load up Fiora with something that gives her ether attacks, but like, most of them are not ether attacks, so.
And I can't.
You're not
use
gonna have
my
an easy
arts
time.
keep getting sealed off. It's just a pain in the ass. I hate this.
Oh yeah, that would be good to have debuff resist then, actually. Lorithia herself doesn't give you any debuffs, but Art Seal is a debuff.
Counts as a debuff.
I believe so.
Let's go, Ryan.
Ah shit. Well, there goes Ryan. Now there goes Fiora.
It's okay, Ryan's alive. As long as Ryan is pulling some aggro, you're in good shape. Shadow Eye?
Not up. It's not up right now.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it on the right?
No, that's Battle Soul.
Oh, Battle Soul, you're right. Shadow Eye is the other one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Actually, I'm about to lose my shit right now, dude. Ooh.
Yeah, right now this level 76 Nova you're fighting is a little bit rough.
All right,
Jeez.
give me a moment. I'm gonna take a breather right now.
I'll also
my-
send you one of these.
I'll clear my head.
You must hydrate, my friend.
At this point, this stream is gonna be nothing but fighting Lorithia.
Either that, or you could just like go and do something else for a little bit to gain a few extra levels, and then I'll probably make up the difference.
I mean,
It might almost be faster to do that.
yeah.
Either way, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make my sister a sandwich.
Okay, cool. Ay. All right, back to doing other Xenoblade stuff. Enemies too strong. Shut the fuck up, Isty. I'm actually gonna. All right, you know what? I've had enough. Hold on, let me just. I had to do it just once for the shits and giggles. Hoy. Is there anything I can do in Colony 6? Absolutely not. I don't think so, at least. Oh my god, that's what timeout does? Hmm. Is there anything on... Yeah, there's some side quests on junks that I can do. Hey, this is just not... This stream is not going well at all. Crawling in my skin. Linkin Park will sue. I'm not doing it. Hey. Alright, let's see what... Oh, this is the Monado replica quest. Ocean of Elixir. Oh dear. Yeah, this is all post-game stuff right here. I could not do all that. I am absolutely not doing all that right now. Alright, well let's see what we can get here. I mean, I guess I could try it right now. I mean, what level am I? Level 75? Let's go to Satoral Marsh. See if I can beat up a few of those things. They should be level 80, so, you know, I could probably, possibly, maybe, who knows, take them on. Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's see where I can find these things. Oh, nope. Not at all. Not happening right now. Absolutely not. Nope. Cannot take those things on. But what about... It's not happening right now. Alright, let's see what level those Arduins are. Oh yeah, I could take this thing on right now. Yeah, I could take this thing on. Oh yeah, just look at how much I'm melting this fight, this I'm not, this enemy. Unfortunate. Oh my god, did I just avoid all those? Oh my god, Shadow Eye please, Shadow Eye please. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there to purge. Oh, okay, never mind.
Let's keep going.
Who else wants some?
Oh wow. I just got that thing immediately. Alright, let's see what Melia's got. Will-O-Wisp staff. Nope. Agility down. Critical up, the extension. Now, Cheat Freak said, You said poison. Try to focus up on poison and ether for our fair lady Melia here. As much as I would be, as much as I would love to do this with Melia, I just don't. Yeah, I just don't have the proper setup for her right now. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put Melia on the back burner for a little bit. Do I have any debuff resistance? Nope. Alright, let's take a look at these gems. Defense. Oh. Use Melia. No. It's not happening. I'm not doing it! Support? Oh wait, no, that's debuff plus, not debuff resist. Ugh. Double attack. Muscle up. I do not think I have any debuff resistance. Fuck. This is not gonna. Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna be one hell of a long stream. Hi, nope. Don't have anything. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go beat up a few monks. You know what? This is what I've been doing. This is what I've been grinding out for the past, like, day or two. You know what? It's an effective method. Let's go beat up some monks. You thought I was kidding, huh? Nope. I'm gonna beat up some monkeys.
I mean, if you want to look at trying to fix your Melia build, we can look at trying to do that.
Yeah, I was.
I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell.
Kisty Hour had all their messages deleted. What happened?
I timed them out as a joke, but then I didn't realize. Oh, timing you out actually deletes all your messages.
That's funny.
I know. But yeah, I'm just gonna beat up a few monkeys really quickly. Don't take that out of context, please.
Yeah, you don't even have the extra trees unlocked for Melia. Her best tree is her passion tree.
Oh, I think I do have that? Let me check.
You have passion?
Let me check.
Passion is straight ether up.
I think I do.
She has 5. She has passion, honesty, serenity, reliability, and reticence.
Oh my god. Ryan is just... I think Ryan was about to die there for a second.
I mean, we're gonna look at your skill trees for a minute. That's what we gotta do next, I think.
Yeah.
After you kill some of these go-goals. This is gonna help a lot, by the way. These go-goals, winning these go-goals.
That was great, guys.
If you want it to help even more, you could push your level down until the tag is gold color using expert mode.
Oh yeah, that's right, expert mode.
Now, granted, that'll make the fight harder and take longer, but you'll get more stuff
let's
out
look
of
at
it.
the skill trees I got. Ooh.
I gotta see what all your. The funny thing is we'll look at them. Skill branches. Let's see here. You have 3 branches with you don't have bravery or pessimism yet, so.
Nope.
Currently with
damn it,
Shulk you're using. Currently with Shulk you're using what?
Intuition.
Intuition. Agility, block rate. I use Bravery myself on Shulk, but you don't have that one.
Mm,
You know, Ether Up might not be a terrible idea for this fight that you're trying to do.
yep.
I don't know. Anyway, Ryan, you should definitely be using Spirit. Yeah, Ryan should be using Spirit. Spirit, not Diligence. Even if you're just trying to get through a fight using him. That's like the
What
most
about
important one.
what about
Fiora, I use Zeal always.
Ah, damn it!
You haven't leveled that one up at all though, so I can't suggest it. I just go with Zeal because HP up is good. She needs more HP. She's a little squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Strength up is okay, but it makes her pull aggro more, which is bad. So.
I think should I just slap Courage for now?
Crit. Yeah, I mean she does do a lot of attacks, so maybe crits are good. I don't know. It's probably okay.
Yeah.
Probably better than Daring.
See,
I don't think her doing extra crits is gonna make.
I was
her pull
trying
more
to.
aggro, so.
I was trying to level. I was trying to get all the skill trees skills.
So if you want to look at Melia, figuring out how to make Melia work. What is Melia's skill trees you've got unlocked for her? She has Reticence unlocked, but not Passion. Okay. So your best option for Melia would probably be Reticence right now, actually. Just because the Ether defense is good for the Lorithia fight.
Mm-hmm.
So skill links. Oh boy, skill links. I don't even know how to describe what skill links are good. That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough, and especially seeing as I don't have any.
Go to the skill link section for Shulk first. We'll see what we got for Shulk. I mean, like, go to Shulk's skill links page. We'll look at your skill links there.
Yeah, I already did. I already pulled them up.
Okay. For Shulk, I have 2 skills linked from Ricky. They are right now. You don't have them unlocked. One of them unlocked, but the one I have for Ricky is Pretty Stars. I don't know if you have Pretty Stars unlocked on Ricky's tree to link. You'll have to check
Nope.
it. It's a circle shaped one.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, that one. I guess you don't have that one unlocked yet. And then the other one, it doesn't matter because you can't do it because it's a hexagon. I have a bunch of skills linked from Dunban. I have Reckless Abandon, Steel Protection, Twin Swords, and Mind of the Warrior linked in that order. So from square, it goes square, circle, and then star, star. Square is Reckless Abandon is from I think is from Wisdom, his Wisdom tree.
Yeah, I already have that on him.
Okay. Steel Protection is from his
I don't
from
have
his
the coins.
Prudence. You don't have Prudence?
I don't have the coins.
Ah, you're low on coins. Okay. Well, maybe come back to that one. Twin Swords I have on him, which is probably also too many coins for you. You can always put Mind of the Warrior on him, which is cheap. It's like 2 coins, if you have it. Mind of the Warrior is from the Patience tree. Oh, you haven't unlocked Prudence tree. You haven't unlocked it yet. It's the next one, though. That's interesting. Alright, not bad. Rhine, I have like all 5 slots filled. Because it just works really good.
Restores 8. Should I do restore HP healing inspiration?
For the 3 square shaped slots on your skill link for Ryan. Let me look at that. I do let's see. Or 2 square shaped slots, I mean. I do medium equipment so that he can equip medium equipment Shulk. Because I have at least 1, I think, on him. And then I have battle character, which is the star shaped one. Bodybuilder, which gives I think that's from a tree.
Increase attack power of equipped weapon.
Yeah, that's good.
Grab it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think. And with the,
You'll have to adjust you might have to adjust other ones at some point
Yeah.
to like get more coins.
All right, I think that's all I'm gonna be able to do for now.
Always Ready on Charla. You have that one pulled? Not on Charla, I mean like Charla linked.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then I actually have one. Let's see here. Increases agility. That's pulled from Melia. You don't have that unlocked yet, so you can't do that one yet. What about Fiora? What is Fiora like? Fiora got. You've got a circle one. What's the circle one that you have pulled from Melia? Or from Fiora,
Ultimate Strike.
I guess that's not that bad. Shulk isn't really a critical hitter though. I go with instead of that, which costs 13. I would dump that entirely, which is you press plus to remove it. Like to empty the slot, I mean to free up the coins. I would go with Nimble Feet and Battle Stance if you have those unlocked. Nimble Feet is from her Daring, and then
yeah, I already have that equipped.
From Battle Stance is from her what do you call it?
Daring.
Daring also. So that's a square shaped one. Daring, that's a Battle Stance is square. That should free up some coins. I don't know if you could do anything with that though.
I think this is all I can do for now. I mean, I might have to make.
Do you have any with the freed up slots? Can you bind any more Rhine stuff?
Let's see.
Like Reckless Courage or Reckless Courage is only 2. If you have it, I don't know if that's from a tree you can use.
Oh yeah, I can get Reckless Courage.
Yeah, that's good. And then Rampage is good, but you can't equip that. It's too many coins. It's not even. I don't even think you have the tree for that from Unrhine. So.
Yeah.
Dunban then. Dunban's links. Got Mind of the Warrior. Can you do Mind of the Warrior now? Because you have free coins. Mind of the Warrior is
that,
from...
I don't have that. I don't even have that one on.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one's okay.
Alright.
Then yeah, the only other one is Steel Protection if you have it.
From Dunban.
Yeah, it costs way too many coins though, so it's not worth it.
Oof. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that's probably like the best setup you can give. You can give Shulk skill links right now.
You know, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get for now.
The only character I wanted to look at your skill links extensively on, then, if you wanted to try Melia again, would be Melia, I guess. But I don't really know what you have linked on her. Melia's skill links are very, very specific. If you want it to work really well, it's basically just you want to link everything that gives her. Let's see. Increases her strength during the day from Ricky. Increases. I gave her Dream of Money because I had the free coins. That's funny. What's actually really funny is that I actually have free slots I could use because the last time I kitted her skill links, I was just trying to fight super bosses, so I wasn't like, yeah, I need to like completely cover her and stuff. I gave her Ether Expansion and Ether Explosion from Charla, which is a massive Ether up, both of those. She can wear medium equipment by pulling from Shulk.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Reduce weight is good. Reduces aggro drawn from using arts. That's pretty sick on her Stealth Warrior from Shulk.
Bro. Alright, I'm gonna give it a few more attempts, and if I can't... Rip Melia. Alright, I'm gonna give it a few more attempts, and if I can't do it, then I'm just gonna call it, and then I'm gonna work with you off stream on stuff. If that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's particularly a problem to be trying to theory craft during the stream, though. This is part of Xenoblade. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. It's just I'm not having fun with this fight at all. I just want it to be over with. I mean, if I have to, I will go down to baby mode, but I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah, like I said, I think that using Melia is a good idea.
It was good in theory. I just can't execute it. When can I use Final Cross anyways?
I forget exactly how that works.
Okay, now we're getting started. I just don't like how Lorithia. I just don't like how Lorithia has all these attacks that just you know, take away control from your characters. Take away the aggro, Ryan? Oh god, not again. Oh god, it's happening again. Ryan! Oh my god, I'm stuck! It keeps happening!
Does Monado Buster do ether damage?
I don't think so. Wait. Ryan sealed! No!
Yeah, that's a physical attack. What options do you have in terms of ether attacks with any of these characters? That's the real problem, is you don't have a lot of ether attacks. You're fighting things that are weak to ether attacks only. They're like super defensive against physical attacks, which is why you're struggling so much. Having Melia in the party would be good. I guess you could try like Ricky. Ricky has some ether attacks, right?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know who Ricky would be best to swap with. Probably Ryan, just because he also has a huge amount of HP. You have to kit him a little tankier, though.
Oh my god, why is this the one chain attack where it's just over and over again? I'm gonna need to end this right now. Oh my god, it just keeps going! Alright, I need to end this right now.
No, it's fine. You can keep it. Let the chain attack keep going.
Oh my god.
Now you're running out of. Now you have run out of attacks. It's fine though. Oh my god.
What the hell was this? Why couldn't I get this?
I don't think you could get another one because you didn't have any more attacks to do.
Why couldn't I get this against Lorithia herself?
That's pretty funny, honestly.
I hate it. Alright, now I gotta help these two up so they don't get ripped bozoed. Alright, hang on, I need to encourage Ryan. You'll pay for your insolence. This is all I hear now, just you'll pay for your insolence.
Yeah, the thing with Melia is that her gem setup is actually not very complicated at all. It's prioritize getting her ether up as much as physically possible. So basically, you just stack all of her gem slots with ether up, except for her weapon ones, which you want to go with. I go with back attack plus, poison plus, and chill plus. And the reason I go with back attack plus is that I like to prioritize doing huge amounts of poison, poison or chill damage. And because I don't let Melia auto attack, because you have to play as Melia if you're going to have her in your party. Basically, I don't have her auto attack. I go behind the enemies and in your case, I would swap out Melia for Shulk, right?
Yeah.
So I would let Fiora and I would let Fiora just do like passive damage, and then Ryan would pull all the aggro, right?
Hold on.
So I would walk behind Lorithia. I would cast my 2 chill and poison. What I would do is I'd do bolt, and then I would do poison, right? So Monado, it would be bolt, and then earth, right? I think it's earth. That's poison. And then I would get behind Lorithia and cast. I would send my elementals at at her from behind with back attack plus, and that would increase her. That would increase the damage that her poison damage does.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on, I might be cooking. Hold on, I might be cooking. I might be cooking. Hold on. Hold on. Ah!
Yeah, I think you got it.
Oh my god, I did it! Eat shit, Isty! I did it!
I guess the skill links and one extra level really helped.
And now it's time to be sad.
Brother? Is that really you?
In
I have
Xenoblade
longed to see you.
Chronicles, they were like,
I too, Melia.
7 people are too many for a party. Xenoblade 3,
Brother,
7 people in a
I
party.
must apologize.
Are you watching the
To you.
cutscene?
And to everyone.
Oh, man.
Because of our transformation into Telethia.
I am a princess, but I brought misfortune
you watching this on
upon
Discord?
the high end here.
Yeah.
I just feel so bad for Melia, man.
You are mistaken, Melia. The Telethia gene lies dormant within us all. There was no escaping the cursed blood in our veins, sister. It was fate. That is why our father sought to dilute the bloodline. You are the hope of the High Entia. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering. Knowing this, both I and Father were happy to sacrifice ourselves. It was our choice.
Brother.
There is no need to fear. After all, this is precisely our wish. In the end, you are the only ones who can stop Zanza.
Yes.
Now, leave her to me. You must go. You must accompany Shulk.
Poor Melia.
No! My Telethia! You! What have you done?
I have done nothing. This is your destiny. Accept it with dignity.
Ah! My body! No!
Can we get a Rip Bozo in chat?
Immortality!
Brother.
Melia, at long last I can be with Father. You must now live your own life. The path you forge, the future you choose. That is the hope of the High Entia.
Man.
Thank you, brother. Your words will stay with me forever.
Yeah, Melia's quite
His
unfortunate.
words.
I know.
Oh, Ricky heard. Ricky heard Melly's brother. Oh, Callian say, hope of bird.
At least we
people.
can presume that, well,
Where
I guess I can't
Melly's
talk about it because
brother?
spoilers, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Ricky
at least she
not
has,
see
like,
him,
one
but
person
Ricky
that is,
hear
like,
him.
maybe at
Ricky-
least kind of, good.
You too heard his parting words.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
It's pretty clear she has a close relationship with the Napon as well, which is
Mhm.
nice.
I mean,
At
hey,
least she's got some people.
Melia,
they could be her. They could be her new. They could be in her new family.
Thank you for your concern.
The kind of,
I am
as
all
far
right.
as I understand it, that's basically
Let us go
an
and
implied
secure
thing
the
that she's
future
very
my
involved with the
brother so
Napon,
hoped for.
We will.
like in
Together.
general. I mean, she was involved with the Napon before all the events of this game, so she clearly just likes Napon.
Princess. Dixon.
Oh, hey, look, it's the
Don't
Dick
look at me
son.
like that. I take time out of my schedule to send you off to a nice spot.
You'll pay
And
for your
that's how you
insolence.
welcome me.
Imagine
What do you
paying
mean?
$1 just to say that.
I'll be waiting at Prison
Yeah,
Island. I've
I don't
picked
have
out
$1,
lovely
so I
place
won't.
to return your flesh and blood to the Bionis.
That's not why I won't do it anyway, though.
Don't
Even if I had
keep me
$1, I wouldn't.
waiting.
That's not a good spending of $1.
See ya later.
I would maybe go with a witness my power or something instead. You gotta give
Come on,
Melia
everyone.
credit,
We've got
alright?
to get to Prison Island.
Rip Melia.
Okay.
But yeah, let's, I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. Does this immediately send you to Prison Island? Alright, spoiler. I didn't say anything.
Yes, it does.
Alright. I think I can at least get started on that. Actually, you know what? Let's view one more cutscene, then I'm gonna do some side stuff really quickly. Hold on, let me pull up the Colony 6 reconstruction page of the Xenoblade wiki.
One of my favorite things to do in this game I spent a weird amount of time looking to unlock all of the possible appearance options.
Hey.
In Definitive Edition, I sat there and was like, what did I miss that had this? I had to look up some of them, you know.
Oh, Dun-Dun. Ricky feels
And you can make
funny
some really
feeling
cool
from
outfits
above.
for all of the
Ricky
characters once
instincts
you
say
unlock
Dixon
everything.
is
Pretty
dead.
neat.
Yes, I agree. Start praying to Zanza, Dixon.
No, I didn't realize I was
We're
talking about that
coming.
scene.
That's fine. It was just basically, hey, it's Prison Island. Dixon's up there.
Oh, well, look, we're here.
Actually, you know what? I'll save that for... I think I'll make next stream just a marathon where I go through Prison Island and then gun for the end game. I want to see if I can get Proto to guest commentate on that one. Although,
Depends on what he's doing. He
yeah.
seems like he's been very...
yeah, it seems like... but I don't want to, like,
weird place
intrude.
right now, but...
I don't want to intrude
Yeah.
on what's going on in his personal life, you know?
Right. I guess what I'm saying is that he's definitely in some sort of a weird place right now. So
Yeah.
I just don't want... I guess what I'm saying is I wouldn't count on it necessarily.
Yeah. I mean, I'll delay the finale stream if I have to and do other things, but, you know, I want the finale for the main story at least to be big, you know?
Well, you know I'll be there.
Yep.
I love
I
love me some Xenoblade.
Like, I think I'm gonna make the finale stream just a marathon. Just me gunning for the end.
For the record, Xenoblade 1 is probably like the game between the 3 games in the series that I know, ironically, despite it being the one I've probably played the most ever of all of them, I think it's the one I know the least about in terms of like raw mechanics. That might just be because there's like so much to it. Like there's so many stats and stuff. Like I just feel like I don't always have a very great handle on all of it.
Actually,
It's more just it doesn't help also that I don't know where certain things come from. Like I don't know. Like if you ask me where the heck to get a Hyrax top right now, I would not be able to tell you. But like if you ask me that same question like about a gold chip in Xenoblade 2, I'd be like, oh well, you know, Temperantia, right?
mm-hmm.
There's like those.
Oh, man.
There's like those. Yeah, like I know more about stuff about Xenoblade 2.
Alright,
Just
let
in
me look at
general.
the... What am I looking at? Commerce? Alright, let's see here. Fair Piranix. I could probably... Where can I find those again? Alright, sorry if I'm looking on the Xenoblade wiki right now.
That's fine. Everybody pulls up the wiki to look up things in JRPGs.
Let's see here. On the Fallen Arm at the Radio Carpia Coast. Or the Intel Beach. Also, I just hate Juju's smug-ass face on this menu here. Like, oh my god, I hate it so much. If there were any character that I wish died, it was Juju.
That's horrible.
This kid gets kidnapped like how many times?
I mean, he definitely keeps getting himself into some shit. That's for sure.
I mean, still, it's like, oh my god, I hate... Ah! He's just a little shit. I don't like him. And I know he's like, what? I know he's like, what, a teenager, but still.
This dumb teenager keeps trying to get himself killed.
I put this barrier in the way.
Dude crashes a dune buggy. Gets kidnapped by Mechon. Like, come on. Really?
Really, dude? Imagine, I would have actually...
It's one thing to steal the dune buggy and try driving away on your own. It's another thing to crash it and then try walking to your destination on your own. A place you know has Mechon in it. What an idiot.
He gets kidnapped twice by Mechon.
This guy Juju reminds me of the story I heard about, what's his face? There was like some military guy stationed in a South Korean military base that we have there because we're like allies of South Korea, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this guy he was gonna get disciplinary action, so he's like, I'm gonna go to North Korea. He like ran into North Korea, and now like nobody knows where he is. It's like
God.
that level of stupid.
Oh god.
It's like
That's
Juju
terrifying.
is like that. Juju is like that guy.
That's terrifying, though. Oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way.
True story, by the way.
Oh yeah, by the way. Which Monado replica did you say was the best?
The first one, Monado Rudra.
Oh, well, I already have two of the three. Whatchamacallit, Dingamadoop Bobs there.
Yeah. Cool.
Unfortunately, the last thing I need to get is from a level 85 enemy in Satoral Marsh, and no.
Well, keep in mind that the small fry enemies that you find everywhere, like all over the world, obviously right now you're 10 levels below it, so that probably wouldn't be a good idea, but if you were like 7 levels below it, you could probably win, just because these small fry enemies die really easily.
So I'd have to get to like...
You'd have to like gain like a couple of levels. If you killed some of those level 80 Gogols that are also, I think, are the level 80 Gogols in Satoral Marsh?
I think they are.
If you killed a couple of those, you might be able to pull it off. Rudra is worth having. It boosts your... It's like having a massive attack stability gem on Shulk's main weapon. Because it boosts his attack minimums.
Naruhodo. I see. I'm still in shock that I managed to get 7 freaking rainbow slugs from here.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
The game didn't want you to suffer. Not there.
Didn't want me to suffer in Colony 6. In fact, I've been getting all the Colony 6 stuff rather easily, now that I think about it.
How did the black liver beans go? Or have you not done that yet?
I haven't done that yet. Although I could search right now.
I think you would be another good place to get some levels. I think aren't there some like level 82 Telethia in Alchemoth right now? Yeah, Alchemoth and Earthsea. I think there's some level 82s there that you can fight. I think that would be actually a great sweet spot for getting huge EXP right now, if you can kill a couple of those.
Actually, let's go. And you said an Alchemoth, right?
Yeah, ruined Alchemoth.
Oh, I can fast... Oh, I can't fast travel. Oops.
You can't fast travel into Alchemoth. You can fast travel to the place outside of it in Earthsea, though.
Where is that?
Just enter.
The central gate?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Alright, let's go to Alchemoth and kill a few of the former citizens, I guess.
I think there's some 82s there. I think 82 would be probably doable for you at this point.
You're suggesting that I kill the former citizens of Alchemoth right now.
Hey, it's not their fault they happen to be level 82. Alright? You need some...
I need some
I think
quick
there's
levels.
a couple, though. It's either... I'm not dyslexic,
87.
but like sometimes my brain... There might be some here that are killable. I don't know. I don't know what the
90,
exact...
87.
It's a little higher than I thought.
It's messed up that you're suggesting that I kill the former citizens of Alchemoth.
Well, yeah, but like there's good EXP here, man.
I mean, yeah, but still, you're suggesting I kill formerly innocent people.
It's fine, they'll respawn.
Dude, I can't fight the... Oh god, this one saw me. Well, I'm about to die.
I guess there's not. I thought there was 82s here. They're just
Uh,
like, do it. Kill them anyway. Yeah, I agree.
Kill them.
I guess there's not. I guess they're 87. My memory must be failing me here. Where are the 80? I know there's like... Let me look it up. I know there's like some Telepia that are at the right level for this. The Gogles are probably your best bet for the record.
Every last one of them. I don't know if you've ever played Fire Emblem, so you know. Shoutouts to Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Literally wants to kill everybody. Although I guess Isti wouldn't know a thing about Dimitri because his wife isn't in the Blue Lions. Was it Blue Lions? Black Eagles, Blue Lions, and Yellow Deer. Yeah, Blue Lions. I haven't played Three Houses in years. Maybe I should play that game again. Get involved in the Discord. Dimitri about to get murdered by Guts.
And before, you should just try fighting one of those 87 ones anyway. Just to see how it goes.
Okay, yeah. You know what?
Do it just for fun.
Yeah, you know
Just to
what?
see if it
Let's
goes
see.
okay.
Let's see if this goes as horribly planned as. Let's see if this goes horribly or if this goes absolutely. Just...
You're probably just gonna miss a lot, but there's still a chance.
I mean, hey, it's worth a shot, I suppose. Oh wait, I'm not even hitting him. I'm not even.
Yeah,
hitting...
that's what I was saying. You're probably just gonna miss a lot, but there's still a chance.
I'm gonna
It's
just
just a
leave.
really low chance.
I'm just gonna leave right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't want me to leave.
Okay.
I gotta commit to the bit.
You gotta commit to the bit. Yeah, just let it. If it's gonna kill you, just run. You can just run away.
I can't do it. Running away. Bye bye. See you
That's
later. Fine. See you later, random quest giver. That.
Well, at least you tried. I'll
least...
gift us sub if you do it. Well, he did it. He did do it. He did try.
I tried.
He just turned tail and ran because he knew he wouldn't be able to win. But that's fine.
Hey, sometimes you just have to cut your losses and just admit, hey, I can't win this.
Oh, 86? That's a little bit. Actually, see, I knew there was like some variance here. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any 82s though. I was looking it up. I'm misremembering.
Oh god, get me away! Go away! Go away!
No, what you want to do is you'd want to fight the level 80 Gogles until you're level 80, and then come here and fight the level 86 ones.
Wait.
Well, actually,
where are the Gogles?
Yeah. Satoral Marsh.
I could probably take on like.
You could definitely kill those now. You're like 5 levels below. That's the sweet spot.
The yellow names.
You should be able to hit them. Yeah, they should be yellow tags.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna hold off on the.
Just try to lure one by itself away. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Using the lure option.
But yeah, I'm going to. I'm probably gonna delay the finale stream for Xenoblade for a little bit until I can get confirmation that Proto can participate. So
What a pretty area. It's so much prettier in this version of the game. It's even like it was pretty in the Wii version too, but like
Ah, damn it! It's level 81.
Oh, that's a quad wing. The Gogles, I think, are northeast. Didn't you already try to fight some level 80 Gogles?
No, I didn't.
I thought I saw you came across some. They're definitely. I think they're here.
Those are the quad wings. Ferrises.
Ferrises that are still a little too high level for you.
Mm-hmm.
So Tortle Marsh is a great place, I think, to go when you need to gain levels in the post game initially. I think there is an area with like just 1 or 2 Gogles that are like. There's like some clustered together, but you can lure just one by itself away.
Yeah. Let me check the Xenoblade wiki, see where it says, I gotta go. Remind me, what are Gogles again?
Monkey guys.
The monks?
The big monkeys.
Oh wait, no, those are on Bionis Leg.
I mean, I think there's some there too. But I think there's a Gogol here that's like good to kill. I might be misremembering, but because keep in mind, the last time I played Xenoblade Chronicles was like 2 years ago. So.
I mean, if I can't find him, I'll just, you know, cut my losses.
There's Sloth Goggles on Bionis Leg.
Where on Bionis Leg?
Those are 74 to 76. Trying to find the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, there's a Gluttony Goggle that's 78. That might be a good one to kill. They look like they look a bit like they're on Bionis Leg and they're 78, and they look like they look a bit like a Territorial Rothbards.
All right, where are they? Does it say where they are?
North of Ragwell Bridge.
I mean, I could just keep beating up the monks, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it's a 70, 78 is actually like right in the sweet spot for you.
I mean,
so that should be pretty good.
I mean, I'm just beating up the local monkey population. They're about to go extinct.
Yeah, there should be some red monkeys here somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's the Gluttony Gogos, and then the posse. All right.
Yeah, kill the I mean, just start wailing.
Start blasting, and then I started blasting.
I came in and then I started blasting.
Ooh. You love to see that big damage, don't you?
Well, they just die so easily. They're squishy.
Wait, so I think I should be fine for the next few bosses. Except that one damn dragon at Prison Island that has a permanent spike aura. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's another rough fight. I think what makes that one... Like, I feel like most people ignore spike damage enemies, like, they fight them once and like...
Oh! Do you know where Windy Cave is?
No.
It is on Bionis Leg also. There's a bunch of, I think, enemies in that general area by Windy Cave. There's a level 80 Goggle called an Entity Goggle by and around the Windy Cave area. It's like that spiral area, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know where you're talking about.
Windy Cave is near there. There's a level 80 there if you want to gain even more EXP per kill here.
I feel bad because I'm just topple locking a lot of these enemies.
Well, yeah, this is what you do. And also, you have a fucking badass party. I hope you kit those guys out. These guys are like... This is like a badass party. It gets huge chain attacks too because you have max affinity with these guys.
As we just saw with Lorithia over there.
All the affinity built at like the early game with Fiora is still maintained here. So you get all this huge affinity because you're doing a lot of silly grinding bullshit at the beginning of the game with Fiora, Shulk, and Ryan.
Oh yeah, I do have Windy Cave there.
Yeah, if you go down into that area, there's a lot of strong enemies. I think you should be roughly the right level to kill many of them. Not all of them, but many of them.
Yeah, I remember coming down here earlier and killing a bunch of those little caterpillar enemies.
Yeah, there's like a lot of level 70-somethings here. There's a level 75 things. There's just like a lot of stuff here. The stuff here is really good for getting some quick, easy EXP.
I feel like if I go to level 80, like in between this and the finale stream, I'm just gonna nuke the final boss.
Level 80 is actually like fine.
I remember doing this at level 78, and it was pretty fun. I remember doing the final boss at level 78.
There should be somewhere in Windy Cave a big Goggle who is red. And yeah, this Goggle should be level 80, and that should be something that would be perfect for you to fight right now.
Let me go look for him. Big monkey. Does it say
they are near a unique monster called Mysterious Barnaby. level 75 unique monster. If you kill that, you're gonna get some EXP. It's an Arachno. If you find an Arachno that's a unique monster, maybe fight that.
I feel like I'm a little overprepared now for the finale.
The Envy Goggles come from Pandora pods. That's so weird. I remember this. This is so weird. Instead of a spiders coming out of the Pandora pods, it's fucking Goggles.
The monkeys.
I guess the Goggles are secretly spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, try fighting the unique monster. You should build a handily waste it right now, especially with this party.
Oh, hold on. Yep, I found it.
Yeah.
Here we
yeah,
go.
This is the one.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Ryan, go
Yeah.
in.
Go in there. Start blasting.
I can take this thing on right now. Oh, wait, I swear to God, if it has spike top of spike, I'm gonna cry. Oh wait, it doesn't. Yay!
Nah, you should be okay.
Get stuck in. Can I
Just don't let it hit you while you're toppled. He has a top. Yeah, it does have a topple attack.
Oh, okay. I feel like
If he's gonna ankle bite someone, you need to make sure you shield it, or whatever. Ankle bite is the one. It might warn you about it. But yeah, he should get out pretty easily. This is a great place to go. Good thing I'm looking at the wiki here.
just throwing myself in the middle of danger.
Well, yeah, and then you can beat up those pods and kill the Goggles that come out. I literally think you should like throw a rock at the pod so it'll aggro it and then make the Goggles spawn. Because I don't think that they're going to wake up because of this guy. I think he's like gonna be topple locked to death.
B when I'm topple locking the enemies. Haha, yeah, fuck yeah, this is fun. B when I get topple locked. Oh no, this sucks. What the fuck?
Yep. Classic Xenoblade.
And then topple locking. Oh wait until we get to Xenoblade 2. These shenanigans are gonna be hilarious.
I'm looking forward to hanging out for some Xenoblade 2 streams. I love Xenoblade 2. That game is my favorite.
I love it. It's my favorite game of all time too.
Definitely my. Ooh.
Oh my god, look at all
Give
that.
you a fancy chest. Warblades. More Warblades? Are they three slot? That's
I
pretty
don't
sweet.
think so.
I think it was 3 slot actually.
Alright, let's see if I can get this Pandora pod. Let's see what
Yeah,
pops up.
just like attack it, let it get a chance to spawn, I guess. There it goes. It's a Goggle.
Oh, there we go.
That's what That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's
Kick
what I
these
love
guys'
to see.
asses.
It's a little mini territorial Rotbart.
Yeah, they're basically rot bards that you can kill for fun. And they go down quickly because they're actually considered fodder enemies, not a unique monster or anything.
I hate that Xenoblade 3 doesn't have a Rotbart.
It does have. Well, Xenoblade Future Redeemed has like Rotbart Jr. or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That was nice of them. I guess Rotbart's time came and went.
If they make a Xenoblade 4, which they are gonna make, I want them to include a Rotbart just for the hell of it.
Or maybe just at least a family member of the Rotbarts.
How much XP am I gonna get for this?
I don't know, but a decent amount.
Maybe enough to at least level up.
I don't know, it's a level 80, so
Oh
killing
wait,
level 80 enemies is good. I mean, you have a bunch of them over here, so
and then Fiora
not quite
accidentally
close. Yeah, just keep knocking them out.
accidentally aggroed another one.
But it's perfectly fine. This is a great place to get EXP.
Probably gonna do most of this off stream.
At this point, it's just like since you're basically saying I'm not going to continue until we can get proto in here at some point. I mean, at this point, any stream you do, you could stream. You gotta grind if you feel like it. I don't mind.
Grind stream.
I'm having a good time.
Grind stream, me doing Colony 6 stuff. Oh god, the Colony 6 stuff! I'd probably cry. You want to actually hear me cry on stream? Watch me try and find the black liver beans.
Black liver. I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be, especially now that you know how to force it.
Yep.
The Pandora pods.
I wonder what's inside. Oh, it's a monkey. Something Pandora's box. You ever played Kid Icarus Uprising?
I have not, even though Palutena is one of my favorite characters. I've watched lots of videos of it. I actually love Palutena's character. She's great.
No, please play Kid Icarus Uprising.
I would. The problem is I'm left-handed and there's no not good. I'm just like kind of screwed. There's not much I can do. It doesn't really control properly for me, no matter what I do.
Ryan keeps missing the...
We need a port of that game, goddammit. We need a port of that game with gyro aim on the Switch.
I think that would actually...
we need.
That actually sounds really fucking hype.
It would be really cool, but I don't think it'll happen.
Sakurai doesn't like to do encores, from what I hear. So unfortunately for all the Melee players, you're never getting a Melee HD.
Well, that really wouldn't be up to Sakurai. That would be up to Nintendo.
Yep.
And if they did it, they'd probably just do it the way Nerd would do it, which is emulate it mostly, but, you know.
Yeah.
With like some extra shit like layered on top of it. That's kind of what they seem to do.
Then they would add an online mode, which would have terrible online because Nintendo Online's never good.
It would probably be so bad that it would be unusable. Honestly. It would probably have to operate in a similar way to the Nintendo Switch Online applications.
Shout out.
I guess they could like get Nerd to do some rollback netcode or something if they felt like it.
Shout out to Slippy. No, it's funny because the guy who made Slippy was like, if Nintendo wants to use this, I will let them use it. Oh god. This one isn't going well.
Well, what they would probably... Nintendo, the way they do it, they would be like, hey, Slippy is open source. Nerd, go figure out... When I say nerd, I mean Nintendo of Europe Research and Development. Because that's who does all their emulation stuff. They would say, nerd, go figure out how Slippy does its shit and then copy it. That's basically what Nintendo does now. Nerd actually is, like, low-key one of the best emulator developers out there. They're actually super smart. The stuff they do to get Wii games working on the Switch is genius.
Wait,
they
what have they done?
On the Wii, or on the Nintendo Switch is kind of weak. So what they did to get the Nintendo Switch to play Wii games like Mario Galaxy and I guess Pikmin, the Pikmin games are technically Wii games that it's doing, and Skyward Sword. All of those, the way they actually work is rather than doing what's called dynamic recompilation, they do static recompilation, which is basically where they have all code trees in the game pre-processed for emulation, and then they just like store that. So basically, the game has a Switch executable that it runs.
I see.
And instead of so they basically all of that's done. It's like you know how in games sometimes you can pre-bake the shaders so you don't have like stuttering or whatever. It's basically like that, but for the entire CPU operations. It's like super smart, really cool, really cool emulation tech. I know this is really like dorky stuff that I'm talking about, but like it's super cool. It's like super smart. No open source emulators do this, not one. And it drastically decreases the requirements because the thing with static decompilation is that you only need to decompile every code tree in the game once, and then it's already stored as a decompiled code tree for it to run. It doesn't need to be, or rather, it's like recompiled already, right? It's recompiled for the Switch's architecture natively and stored that way. So it's basically like creating an executable. As far as I know, no other emulators do that. It's actually like super smart. I think that there was some sort of attempt at something similar for early like original Xbox emulation, but original Xbox emulation was pretty terrible until like a year ago. So
yeah, I can imagine. But you ever had an original Xbox? Going off that train of thought.
I have not. I wish I did. I want to play JSRF so bad.
Dude, yeah, have you seen the original Xbox controllers, dude?
Those boys are thick.
I know, you could probably smack someone over the head with it, and they would die. Why do you think Xbox Huge was a big meme back in the day? See what I did there? I'm funny. No, I'm not.
Those things are massive. I don't know why those things exist.
I miss OG Xbox.
You know, if you could aggro a shitload of these level 70 enemies and then take them all out at once with like a big multi-target attack, that'd be pretty cool.
I'd probably
they die so fast.
I'd probably kill them all they'd probably all die just immediately.
Monado Buster.
Monado Buster. I've never used Monado Buster outside of like the
It's good to
Mechon.
just use it. I just say use it to kill fodder because it's like such a high single hit attack, and it's not like you need fucking Monado armor when you're fighting a level 74 Arachno. You know?
Yeah.
It's not a bad. I usually just pop Buster whenever I have nothing else that I can think of to pop at the time, or don't need to save my Monado attack.
Hey,
for
so
something.
apparently today I learned that the 3DS has a native built-in GPA on it, or emulator in it.
It's not actually an emulator. The way that it works is that the 3DS has to have a Nintendo DS inside of it, basically,
Oh.
in order to play DS games, and that the Nintendo DS was functionally had the same CPU type as a GBA, but like a stronger variation of it. So in the same way that the Wii U is technically capable of playing GameCube games, the 3DS was technically capable of playing Game Boy Advance games. The difference, however, is that Nintendo never created anything for the Wii U to make it play GameCube games. So on the Wii U, we use something called Nintendo, which is basically like a GameCube virtual machine to run GameCube games in Wii mode. That's why you can play GameCube games on the Wii U. But on the 3DS, Nintendo actually created their own program to run Game Boy Advance games.
But they never did anything with it outside of the Ambassador program.
Correct. Yeah.
Which is a shame.
There's actually. It's funny you mention that though. The 3DS has something called. We actually have something similar on the 3DS now to Nintendo, which is called Open AGB Firm, which allows you to run Game Boy Advance games off of the SD card directly instead of having to create like a CIA mess on your home screen or whatever. You just like stick the ROMs on the SD card or whatever. Pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've been looking into doing GBA stuff for my 3DS.
Oh yeah, as I said, it's completely native, so there's no emulation issues at all. My sister played through Rhythm Heaven Silver on it, which is
The original?
translation of. Yeah, it's the English translation of the Game Boy Advance Rhythm Heaven game.
I think what I want to try and do, like, I want to see if I can play. I want to see if I can get Aria Sorrow on that thing.
Oh yeah, easily. It runs everything.
Yeah, I tried doing SNES stuff on my 3DS, and like, oh boy.
Is it a new 3DS or is it an old 3DS?
It's a new 3DS.
Super Nintendo, your best bet would be SNES 9X by Bubble 2K.
Yeah, that's what I got. And like even then, like there's some stuttering issues.
Most stuff runs pretty well that I tried. I think I was even able to play like Yoshi's Island okay.
I tried playing Star Fox and it would like slow down a lot, so I was like,
There's an option in the settings, I think in the emulator, that allows you to overclock the SNES, the Super FX chip, which makes it so that it runs better.
For the record, all this is jokes. This is all one big funny haha. Nintendo, please do not break into my home in the middle of the night to take away my stuff.
Nintendo, don't break into my house to steal my 3DS and remove my mods.
Nintendo has like a.
They don't do anything else though. They don't like call the police on you. They just send their ninjas to like take your 3DS and like put an NTR boot card in and like deletes your mods and then restores it to stock, and then you open your 3DS and you're like, what happened to my Luma? You're like, oh no.
What happened to Luma? What happened to Luma? Oh god.
And then they update your 3DS too, so you can't easily mod it again.
Like, what's the method now for modding it? Now that
I don't know. I think that there's like something called Kart Miner now, which is like a Mario Kart 7 exploit or something. I'm not really sure how that works.
well, we should get on that then. Because I want to mod my sister's 3DS so she can, so she can play stuff.
For the record, there is one other method that's unpatchable by Nintendo, which is NTR boot cards. If you have a specific any range of various R4 cards for the Nintendo DS, there's like a whole big list of them, and you already have access to one modded 3DS, so you can effectively infinitely mod other 3DSs. It's like a virus, basically.
It's like a virus, but it's one you actually want.
Yeah, basically the NTR boot cards. What you do is you reflash the firmware of a flat cart. So like like a fucking R4. Mine for example is an R4i Gold 3DS RTS, which is like one of the common ones. It was really popular at the time when I was doing it.
Wait a second.
And you reflash the firmware on it, and it allows you to take advantage of a boot ROM backdoor that Nintendo created. Basically,
wait.
The system has a backdoor in the boot ROM.
You said it was called R4, right?
Well, R4 cards, the little flash cards that people used to use for the DS.
Oh my god. Oh, so that's where that name comes from. That's where that name comes from.
I don't know where the name R4 actually came from, but they're flash cards. I've used them many times.
Yeah. You ever heard of the Neptunia series?
Completely legally, mind you. Nintendo, if you're listening, completely legally. All my ROMs are legitimately done. I actually do have a shitload of DS games. I'm not kidding. I actually, I'm not being genuinely serious. I actually have like 48 or 50 DS games sitting in my drawer right now. I have a lot of Nintendo DS games. Now, not all of them are good, but I do have a lot. There was a lot of games on the DS, and they were cheap.
Bro really learned
Especially
learned.
if you want to use.
Isty going bro really just learned what R4. Look, man, I wasn't big into modding stuff until a year ago. So
if you need to know where to order, I guess what I would say is DM me if you want me to tell you where to order an R4 if you ever want to get one. I will send you the link to the place where you can purchase it. It's
what is it, like $20?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It takes a long time to get here, though. They ship from I believe Shenzhen, China.
Oh.
Generally.
The future is ours to decide.
The website's a little weird, and it seems like it's a little iffy, but I can personally attest to its legitimacy. I have bought things from them 3 or 4 times, and it takes about a month to arrive because China and customs and all that shit. But once it will get to you, it just takes a while. And I believe the way I paid them was that they have a PayPal, but they're not allowed to use the PayPal on their website. So what you do is you have to email them or something, and then they'll send you the PayPal link. Basically, it's like a whole thing. They just don't want to get PayPal they don't want to have PayPal remove their account or whatever. I get it.
Oh god.
Because
it went south. It went south so fast. It went south so fast.
Nass is fine. Just no way to shed aggro like dying. Just revive him. You've got a few seconds before that happens. Warn Ryan?
Oh,
if you
god.
warn him, you can probably get him to pull aggro with a sword drive.
Oh my god, I hate locking.
No, that works too.
Oh my god, there's 3 monkeys on screen. I think I gotta leave right now.
No, you killed one of them. You're good.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're almost about to kill him. Focus on the one that's almost dead.
Oh wait, no,
really
I
fast.
died. Doesn't matter, I died. It's because I try to keep I have to defeat that spider. I have to defeat that spider but then somebody uses an AoE somebody uses an AoE attack and accidentally wakes up all the monks.
You
so...
could just remove the AoE attacks from their art palettes if you're worried about that. Big brain.
Oh hey, Melia can
And
fully
NPCs
upgrade.
The enemies can't fuck you over if they don't have the access to the moves that fuck you over. Ooh, Starlight Kick. Nice.
Yeah, Starlight Kick can now be fully upgraded.
War Swing is probably one that's probably bad to have equipped if you want. Remove his AoEs. Let's see. War Swing is definitely AoE. I don't know. It's up to you. You have to like mess with that.
Yeah.
You can just press plus to remove them.
I'm gonna do like one more run of that of the hype cave, and then I'm gonna end stream. Cause
the
like
cave of pain and suffering for goggles and spiders.
the goggle the the goggle the goggle
the
death,
goggle pods.
The goggle death pit.
Yep.
I should do a Smash Brothers stream, but I don't want to show everyone how toxic I can get.
This isn't going well. Sorry, I got focus.
I really don't feel like getting toxic on stream.
I'll be honest, I'm like one of the most like non-toxic gamer people ever. You saw how I was playing Mario Party. I was just like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm losing.
No,
oh, well.
no, I will.
Like whatever.
My goal,
I don't care.
my goal is to make everyone suffer. Like if you're not having fun, I'm having fun. In other words, I reap what I sow.
The problem with that is that that's like then me and you are like a I'm rubber, you're glue situation. Because you can be incredibly toxic and I'll be just having a good time, like losing, and I don't care.
See, like,
you know,
I just want people to suffer. Like, I just want to cause problems. I just want to make people suffer.
Treasure.
I just want to cause problems, and I want to cause suffering, and I want to make people hate me. Like, don't ever play any kind of competitive game with me, because I will find a way to make your life miserable. Now, when I get Grand Blue Fantasy Rising, I'm gonna find ways to make Isty over there just pissed off. I'll turn Isty into Pisty. Wait. I probably need to rephrase that.
That sounds suggestive.
I know. Don't point it out. Don't point it out.
Man, I feel like you're the sort of person who would make a game like Stardew Valley competitive somehow.
No. I'd probably find the most optimal way to beat it or play it.
That's kind of all that the game is. It's pretty hard, honestly. It's like time management. It's kind of a rough time management sort of game.
Gold chest.
When I say time management, I mean it's like time management in the way that Pikmin is, not time management in the way that that like I don't know, like Diner Dash is, you know. We keep getting gold chests. Ooh, Eclipse leggings. I don't even know what those are, but I like it.
Yeah,
I'm just
gonna destroy the local Gogul population. How did they even get stuck in there in the first place?
I don't think they got stuck in there. I think this is how they're born. They're secretly spiders. Spider monkeys. They're spider monkeys.
Oh my god! Oh!
Rare giant spider monkeys.
Oh my god! Was this a pun this entire time?
I don't know, but that's funny if so.
Gosh darn it, Monolith Soft. I'm gonna actually be mad if this is just one gigantic roundabout pun.
A big joke about spider monkeys, even though they're huge. It's ironic because they're massive.
Are they supposed to be tiny?
Well, spider monkeys are those tiny little monkeys that are like finger size.
Like you ever, Oh wait, no, those were flying monkeys.
Have I ever seen one? No, I haven't. They're kind of rare.
I was about to make a Wizard of Oz joke, and then I realized no, those were the flying monkeys.
We did it! We did it! That's gotta hurt. I'm gonna go
I don't know, I'm weird. I make the most weird connections. See, my brand of humor comes in, okay, my brand of humor comes from, being the straight man in every, like, comedic, like, I'm the one who points out the absurd and reacts to it. There's also me saying something completely absurd and then just never elaborating. And then good old reference humor. See, sometimes I just like to say, I like to say things sometimes and then just never elaborate because I think that makes it funnier. I am the epitome of that, like, walks in, blank, refuses to elaborate, leaves. You ever seen that meme format?
I still can't believe that my try as hard as I can to lose tech from Mario Party actually worked.
I mean, you were closer to winning than I was.
I don't know how that kept happening. I was even deliberately losing mini games sometimes. I was like, this mini game sucks. I'm just going to lose. And then I did, and that kept happening.
God, man.
I was like, okay,
sometimes
whatever.
You just have stupid luck sometimes. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. After suffering through Lorthia's crazy wild ride, I'm gonna end it here. When we come back, it is going to be the finale stream, and it is going to be a gauntlet where I just blaze through to the end.
Neat.
Alright. I don't know when that's going to be. I want to see if I can get Proto in, but he's going through... His life is, you know...
He's going through personal things.
Yes, that's how we will say that. And so I'm just going to end it here. So have yourselves a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have fun out there, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye! Oh, wait, hold on. I could probably raid somebody tonight. Let's see who I can raid. Let me pull up my good old Twitch button here.
You know, it's surprisingly insulting when you lose to a group of like level 80 goggles and it pops up with enemies too strong.
Enemies too strong? Question mark.
It's so insulting. It's like the game is making fun of you.
I hate it when it just like. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be here anymore, mommy. All right. Anyway,
it's like game cry bully.
I'm getting bullied by Lorthia. All right. Anyways, go have fun with this streamer. Don't be cringe. Tell him I sent you. Have fun. Yeah. So just go over there. Have some fun. Bye bye. Please. Where's the button? There it is. Go have fun.